So today, as you can see, I've got our beautiful chart. I'll go ahead and point out we've got bars to not bars. This is our
Okay.
kind of spectrum graph here,
Okay.
and cap to facts.
Got it.
So we're going to be reviewing everything that we read today on this chart and coming to an agreement on where it
Okay.
lands. And then at the end, declaring who is the most bars and facts and who is the most cap and not bars type
okay.
people. So what I have in front of me is a list of 1,000 best author quotes
Wow.
about
Okay.
writing. Now, we have only about 30 to 40 minutes, so we probably won't be able to get through all of these, but I'm hoping we can get
knows?
through at least 500.
Okay. I mean, to get a good graph, you actually only need 2 lines. Or sorry, 2 points to make a
That's true.
line.
That's true. I do have 2 lines here.
No, I mean, you only need 2 data points in order to make a...
That's true. And what we're trying to do is make a line, which we'll do at the end of this. So I'm gonna let's rip into it
All
here.
right.
This is first one's Ernest Hemingway.
Okay.
There is nothing to writing. All you do is sit down at a typewriter and bleed.
Wow. Okay. So should we debate or should we point to where our instincts take us?
Sure, yeah, let's do that.
Okay, wait, let me think for just a second. Okay, I think I'm ready.
All right. I was thinking pretty much exactly because it's
bars. But it's like...
all right. So I'm thinking what we'll do is just like initial. Oh my gosh, it's so hard to write like this. All right, so Ernest Hemingway.
Oh, I was like, me?
Oh, true. So Ernest Hemingway, yeah. So hard bars, not so much facts.
I like it.
We might have multiple from the same author, so we'll kind of get to see their spectrum of. All right, second one. There is no greater agony than bearing an untold story inside you.
Okay.
Not bars.
I don't think it's bars. I think it's cringe.
I think it tries to go. Okay, it's cringe. I'll go with you on this. That was Maya Angelou.
Oof. Man, yeah, don't tell me who it is beforehand. That might swing.
True. Okay, fair.
Something like there's no greater agony than that.
Yeah. Yeah. If there's a book that you want to read, but it hasn't been written yet, then you must write it.
Okay. All right, I have an idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, that's Toni Morrison.
It's like, I think it's on the facts side for sure. It just doesn't go as hard. I think we went...
You don't have to write it.
Yeah, that's true. Ernest Hemingway went hard
right off the bat.
So...
Yeah. Sit down at a typewriter and bleed. Okay. Lock up your libraries if you like, but there is no gate, no lock, no bolt that you can set upon the freedom of my mind.
Ooh. Okay, I gave it a little bit away, I think.
Yeah. I'm gonna go here.
Oh, okay. I thought it was more bars, but I can lower it a little.
Yeah, it's a little bit cringe.
Yeah.
Lock up the libraries. So that was Virginia Woolf.
Oh, she's so scary.
Yeah.
Are you writing with your left hand? What's happening?
It's just really hard to get over here. I'm trying not to bump the table, and I'm trying not to, that's the sort of thing you confront me after the whole thing.
Sorry. I wonder, this is my left hand. Maybe I could get a...
That's why I sat us this way so that either one of us could turn in.
Oh, okay,
But
okay.
Do you want to?
I can write a little.
If you don't have time to read, you don't have time or the tools to write. Simple as that.
Okay. Okay. I think I know where I'm going to put this one.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I think that's the most facts
but not bars.
ones we've heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And who was that?
That's Stephen King.
Like here?
I thought a little bit more bars than that,
because
it's simple and it's like well stated.
It's a burn.
It's a burn, but it's true.
That's true.
It's completely facts.
Yeah, you do have to read to not like literally. Reading makes you a better writer. You've talked about that a lot.
You can't write if you're not reading.
Yeah.
I really do believe that.
Yeah.
Not effectively. I don't think you can.
I agree with you. I agree with that placement. And you know what? It could have been more bars.
It could have been more bars.
But it's certainly
But
not
I appreciate that
capped.
it wasn't as many, that he didn't try and, because it's a very good point. And sometimes when you try and make something too much bars, it makes it less facts, as we saw with Ernest Hemingway.
That's true. Yeah, he didn't move very far on the fact side.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting spread so far. We've only got one really in the double negative.
Yeah.
I'm sure more will follow.
Substitute damn every time you're inclined to write very. Your editor will delete it, and the writing will be just as it should be. I'm going to say... Okay, you go. You say where you think, because I've got an idea.
I think, like, here.
So, yes, I'm definitely with you on the not bars.
But it's a little cap, you think?
It's not cap because very is a bad word to have in there, but this is just such a roundabout way of saying that it's like, don't substitute damn every time you do... You know what I mean? At a certain point, that's not even facts. Like, that's not a good practice.
Yeah, like...
Rely on your editor erasing a word.
That is true. Because, like, you could just write it the way you were going to write it and then delete all the varies.
Totally.
You know? I think, like, ultimately the advice is good.
Mark Twain. He should have hit Control F.
That fence was so damn white after I painted it.
Exactly.
Is that him?
Yeah, that was him. So I'm kind of... I want to say it's slight cap.
It is slight cap, because that's also his editor. What if you end up, it goes through, and then your book is so hard to read?
That's true. You're counting on having a good editor. That would be good. Damn.
I'm damn happy today.
So I take his point. Maybe it's kind of facts, because it is facts in terms of not having very in there. But it's not bars.
Yeah, it's not bars. And honestly, as the quote was being read to me, I was like, and then it was like, oh, but we're deleting the damn.
Yes.
I thought this was like a really just bad piece of advice.
Do you think that maybe this one is slightly facts, but this is almost because he tries to make it bars and it's not bars, it's almost the least bars?
I really do feel that way.
Okay, so we'll go slightly facts, very not bars.
Slightly facts, very not bars, and that was Mark Twain.
Mark Twain. Yeah, see, not so easy.
Okay.
No tears in the writer, no tears in the reader. No surprise in the writer, no surprise in the reader.
Okay, I know where I'm going to put this one.
Okay.
Like right around here to me.
Yeah, I think it's not... No tears in the writer, no tears in the reader would have been bars.
It's like J.K. Rowling.
No, this is Robert Frost.
Oh, okay.
But I think that... Like, that would have been, like, kind of Ernest Hemingway's sit down and bleed. Like, just being hardcore. Even if it's not facts, it would be at least bars. In the way, like, a bad Kanye or Drake line is still bars.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So where do you want to put this one?
For me, I feel like it's, like, the first line is bars, and the second line is not bars, so it's middle bars. And I also don't think that is true. So it's like
it's ultimately
middle bars,
cap.
Slightly cap, mostly cap.
Okay,
is where I'm thinking.
But slightly bars.
No, I don't think it's slightly bars.
Slightly
I think this is the most on the
so
on
like
the fence.
Here.
Yeah, I think it's.
And that was Robert Frost.
I do take his point about like needing to surprise yourself on the page when you're writing, be kind of spontaneous, so that it feels that way for the reader too. And also, but come on, I don't know. Like, I feel like for like, when you think about like Christopher Nolan, who like charts out his entire plot perfectly.
I was surprised.
Yeah. And you're very surprised.
The reason I asked if that was J.K. Rowling was because of her whole thing where it's like, when I had to kill off.
Oh my gosh, I know.
Whoever, I was sobbing in my kitchen. Like, okay, lady.
I know. George R. R. Martin will do that too. He's like, I had to wait until the end of the book to write the red wedding scene because it was so painful for me.
Yeah.
I'm like,
that seems, I don't know about that.
Yeah, you do a lot. You write terrible scenes every single freaking page. All right. Next one. The difference between the almost right word and the right word is really a large matter. 'Tis the difference between the lightning bug and the lightning. So this one kind of does the same thing to me, where what is going on with our cats? They all started attacking each other and hissing and yelling and jumping on the table as soon as we started recording. Jelly Bean, it's not anywhere near snack time.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Do you want to put him in jail? And
the cats have been dealt with.
They've been dealt with. Okay, so will you read the quote again?
Yeah. The difference between the almost right word and the right word is really a large matter. 'Tis the difference between the lightning bug and the lightning.
Okay.
I disagree that it's that big of a difference, and I think, once again, we are seeing a striving for bars that is a little too much.
I agree. I don't think this is bars, and I think that it's, like, technically facts, but I just don't like the presentation. So, like, for me, I feel like it's, like, here. Like, oh, maybe, like, here.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Who was this?
Mark Twain again.
Oh.
Mr. trying to create
quotes. This is his quadrant.
Yeah. the not bars but facts. But he's trying to make bars. That's why it's not bars. Okay. You must stay drunk on writing so reality cannot destroy you. Lame.
Yeah.
Flop, not bars, and not
cap.
facts. Yeah, it's cap and not bars.
This like, who was this?
This is Ray Bradbury.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he said a bunch of weird.
He said a bunch of weird stuff.
I'm gonna go like there.
I think that's fair because it's not the most of neither.
Yes, I agree.
I don't know if that was grammatic.
Yeah. It was perfect.
Ray Bradbury.
Ray Bradbury, you are officially in the cap and not bars quadrant. Fiction is the truth inside the lie.
You couldn't even make it through that one.
It's so short, but I'm really trying to conceptualize it. Fiction is the truth, and I get it. They're saying that's what makes a resonant story, I think.
There's a little...
It's like the G.K. Chesterton quote that Neil Gaiman would always throw around, which is like the stories aren't true because they tell us dragons are real. They're true because they tell us dragons can be defeated. You know? It's kind of that sort of sentiment to me. Okay. That's what makes it something of fiction.
And you love Neil Gaiman and agree with everything he's done.
No, but I do think he's got a lot of good things on writing.
Got him.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to say for this one, I get it. And I think this is crazy. Coraline, stop.
It's like became the witching hour for our cats.
Completely
and
crazy.
If we weren't doing this, they would all be asleep.
They would all be just laying somewhere.
They would all be asleep.
That's so funny.
Okay.
And also, like, you just, like, try to do a gotcha on me for liking Neil Gaiman, and then I'm, like, my cat is Coraline.
Yeah.
Our cat. We're not renaming her. But if we did, we will name her after whoever is the most bars and facts author on this list. At 7 years old, we'll rename her.
So far, it'd be Ernest.
It would be either Ernest or Steven.
I'd rather have more bars than facts. I'd rather have... Honestly, this is, like, the prime zone for me. Like, it has to be a little bit true, but mostly it has to be bars.
I think it would be awesome if we got something that was completely bars and fully cap.
That's actually a really good point. I would love to hear that.
So, sorry, going back to this one, fiction is the truth inside the lie. I think it's slightly facts.
Okay, I think it's facts, but I don't think it's bars because it confuses me.
It's confusing. I think it's on the line. I think it's like...
True on the line?
True on the line.
Okay, and who is this?
This is Stephen King again.
Okay. Yeah. How factual do you think it is?
I would say we'll put it there because it seems a little broad, you know?
Okay. Stephen King again. How are you feeling about my marker skills?
They're good. I don't think like...
Do you want to take another
No. It's all good. Mine are definitely quakier, but they're also very upright. You know?
Oh, interesting. Yeah. That's, I think, just a left-handed quirk anyways. My writing is... I kind of have my paper off to an angle a lot.
Interesting. Okay. Don't tell me the moon is shining. Show me the glint of light on broken glass. This is Anton Chekhov, famous for his gun.
Oh, interesting. Okay, well...
I get it.
It's technically
just
facts,
a show, don't
but it's
tell.
Not bars.
It's so not bars, but it is facts. And sometimes, the way that this is phrased, if I'm reading a book, I'd rather somebody say, the moon is shining. The moon was shining that night. Than say, I saw the glint. So I'm starting to feel like it's not facts.
Oh, not facts.
It's facts
not
because
bars.
the spirit of what he's saying is facts, but the way it's presented is the way that people try and show and not tell and actually make their stuff more convoluted.
You know, it reminds me of a passage that we read a while ago where someone was like giving writing advice. Do you remember? And they were like,
yes.
They said something crazy. It was like, instead of saying I was hungry, I would have said like I was as hungry as a desert. Like it was like crazy. So yeah, I think this maybe technically it's facts, but he executes it in a way that almost makes it cap.
I agree.
And it's not bars.
I think the way he does it, like I said, the spirit of what he said is facts, but it's like a spirit that people take the wrong lesson for it, and I think he's doing it here. So that makes it slight cap to me.
Slight cap and not bars.
Not
okay,
bars.
Like here?
Yeah.
Okay, and that was...
A.C. Anton Chekhov.
Stick to your guns. Hey, that's the saying.
How? True. How vain it is to sit down to write when you have not stood up to live.
I think
facts.
I think it's facts, and honestly, I think it's bars.
It's bars and facts.
Yeah, it's bars and it's facts.
Yeah.
It's not as bars as the very first one, but it is. I would say like here.
I'm with you.
Okay.
This is Henry David Thoreau, HDT. Henry David Thoreau is kind of leading right now in terms of overall good advice.
That's true.
You know? Yeah. I guess Stephen King is, if we're looking at good advice being something that's
good facts. Advice also has to be bars.
It has to be bars.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No one's in this territory yet. No one's
giving us cap bars. Come on, y'all. We have to continually be jumping off cliffs and developing our wings on the way down.
Is this our first?
I don't think so. I don't think that's bars. I think
it's
that
not
sucks.
exactly bars. I just got excited. I think it's absolutely cap.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's not bars, but it's not egregious to me.
I don't think it's egregiously cap either.
Yeah, I feel like maybe are we near Mr. Ray Bradbury?
I think we're around Ray Bradbury. I would even say maybe a little closer. Yeah.
And who's this?
This is Kurt Vonnegut.
I've never read anything from him.
Slaughterhouse-Five.
I know. It's been on my list for a long time. Do you like that book?
I've never read it.
Oh. Okay, actually...
I've never read it because I had a friend in college who was really into Kurt Vonnegut, and there was a free Big Sean concert back before Big Sean was uber cringe at UNF, and it was free. And this friend of mine was very into rap as well, including Big Sean, might I add. But he was like, I'm not going because I'm so wrapped up in my Kurt Vonnegut book that I'm reading right now. And he didn't come with me, and I was like, all right. And I think Kurt Vonnegut was also friends with the Nazis.
Oh, really?
So
that's like major nerd energy. Like, to miss out on a concert because you're so into your book.
I know.
You can read that book anytime.
And I was like, I already had, this is the tragedy of the whole thing. My locker was already full of nerds, so I couldn't even shove them in there and slam the door. Because I already have too many nerds already in there.
Yeah. Was there any, like, trash cans nearby?
They were full.
They were all full of nerds.
With their legs sticking out.
You know, what this friend of yours really should have done is take the book to the concert, because then you open up the possibility for what's called a Wattpad moment. Now, are you familiar with this?
I'm not familiar with this.
This is when you take your book to a concert and the artist, which is normally Harry Styles, notices you and thinks you're not like the other girls.
Oh, okay.
So Big Sean could have noticed your friend.
I don't think that Big Sean was going to do that. Also, Big Sean's opener was Asher Roth, who you actually think you don't know this song, but the I love college, what? I love drinking, what? I love women, what? I love college. It was brutal. That's the only song anybody knew.
UNF. It's like so not the environment too.
And it was like a song that was like a fad 10 years earlier for like a few months. And that's all anybody ever knew him for, because that song got huge, kind of ironically. And then he was like, are there any like real ones out there, like real Asher Roth heads that like know my like real stuff? And somebody was like, I am. And he was like, come on up, like do this one with me. And he gives the guy the mic, and the guy didn't know the song at all. He was like, what's up, everybody? It was awesome.
Oh my gosh. It's like, that would be my nightmare, to be that guy.
Yeah.
But really, this ended up being Asher Roth's nightmare. Where it's
Definitely.
I have
no.
fan
This wasn't
come
this guy's
up here.
nightmare. I don't think he knew a single Asher Roth
I know, he just
song
wanted
at
to get
all.
up
He just
there.
wanted to be on stage
So
with the
crazy.
microphone. Respect.
All right.
This
You know,
was-
there's a few people on here I actually have never read anything by.
Really?
I've never read Virginia Woolf.
Virginia
Wait.
Woolf.
Did she write Mrs. Dalloway?
Don't ask me any questions. Don't ask me any questions. Don't ask me what Virginia Woolf wrote. Don't ask me if I've read Slaughterhouse-Five.
Okay.
I run
Okay.
a literary thing.
It's silly to even ask.
Silly to even ask. Of course I freaking know everything that Virginia Woolf did. I had to read Virginia Woolf's essays in college, and I liked them.
Nice, okay.
But as you know, I have very specific tastes. The first draft of anything is shit. Nah.
You don't think so?
No.
It's like the first pancake.
Yeah, but it's not shit. The first pancake's not that bad. Also, like, I have, like, some stories that I basically just wrote, and then they were great.
Would you say that you were figuring out your wings on the way down with that?
I would say that. That's why it's not total cap. But I don't think we have to constantly be throwing ourselves off the cliffs. I would say, I think that this one is cap. Because I get what he's saying, but it's just not true. It's just too broad, and it's just not true.
You know, I'll default to you on this one because my instinct was to say facts.
Apologize.
Evil. But you've written way more first drafts than I have.
Many more. They're not, like, it's probably not awesome, but it's sometimes they're really good. Like, I'll go back and read stuff that I, like, wrote and then, like, put away, never to think about it again, and I'll come back and just read that draft and I'll be like, this is really great.
I found a logical fallacy.
What?
So the point of the first draft is that you come back and you polish it.
Sure.
If the first draft is shit, but you can't polish a turd, how are you ever supposed to...
Facts.
Yeah.
That's facts. So I would say that this is cap.
Is that bars?
Is it bars? No, it's not bars.
No,
it's
what
just
I
hater.
said.
Oh, what you said is bars. Okay, you are... Well, that was also facts and bars.
Oh, dang it.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
So I would say that this is not bars and not facts.
Okay. How much in either direction?
I would say maybe like around the Ray Bradbury area. This is Ernest Hemingway again. So he's in two very different zones now.
That one was a bad one, handwriting wise.
That's okay. A writer is someone for whom writing is more difficult than it is for other people.
I think it's total cap.
I think it's definitely cap. I get what he's saying, that, like, the writer thinks and labors over their work more. Mm-hmm. But come on.
It's definitely cap.
And it's not bars.
Here's what I'm going to say.
Okay.
I think that when something is cap, we automatically are saying it's not bars.
But this is not bars, though. A writer is someone for whom? Come on.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
I think you want something in that quadrant. Too bad.
I'll admit it. I'll admit it. I want something in that
quadrant. Something might pop into that quadrant. So I would say this is cap.
It's major cap.
Fairly major cap, yeah. There's a little bit of, I get the spirit of what he's saying, so it's not like full
this is
cap.
the I get the spirit zone.
Yeah. But I would say on the not bars, I say it's pretty not bars.
All right.
The writing is someone for whom writing is more difficult than it is for other people.
Who graced us with this?
This was Thomas Mann.
Who's that?
He's a... Stop. No more questions.
Okay. Okay.
It's Michael Mann's dad. Yeah. There are books of which the backs and covers are by far the best part.
It's facts.
That's facts.
It's facts.
And it's a little bit bars.
It's slightly bars because it's like kind of like looking down on them. But it's not crazy bars. I would say it's like, honestly,
I'm right with you. I was looking at the same spot.
Because it's major bars. Sorry. It's
major facts. It's Charles Dickens.
Oh, nice. Okay.
CD. Let me live, love, and say it well in good sentences. Let me live, love, and say it... Well, this isn't facts or bars. This is a request.
Total neutral.
So facts and bars is a request, so it's right in the middle. Is it bars or not bars? It's also neither. I think this is a pure. So this is Sylvia Plath.
Okay, I was waiting for her to show up.
So she is.
Hey, I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you know who wrote Tess of the Dubervilles?
Why are you doing this?
I was wondering if that was Thomas Mann.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Stop.
Okay.
I don't know anything.
I don't know either, but it would be awesome if I was getting all these right. Did they make
Well, we won't know because we're also not going to look it up. Is the thing.
I might look it up later.
Fill your paper with breathings of your heart. This is more a command.
That can still be on this
something
spectrum.
That you should do.
Yeah. Fill your paper with your breath of words. What'd they say?
Fill your paper with the breathings of your heart. I get that.
Yeah.
Put some passion onto the page.
Yeah.
And I think that this is slight bars.
Okay.
It's a little bit melodramatic.
Yeah.
And it is facts.
I also agree. I could see this, honestly, it's facts, and I could see it being anywhere from right there to right here.
I'm going to say slight bars.
Okay.
With that, and that was William Wordsworth.
I'm not asking a single thing.
So, yeah.
They should call him Wordsmith.
He was a wordsmith.
Well, that should have been his name.
It kind of what? Oh, and look, this is where it ends right now.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. There's got to be more.
We have a real correlation going on.
Yeah, that's true. There's very few not bars. Yeah, that's what we're finding out. So bars, this is kind of teaching me that bars are usually true. If something's bars, it's usually true because there's some facts going on.
That has been unequivocally proven in our research.
Well, yes, but now something can be facts and there's not necessarily bars going on.
That's true. But bars are always facts.
So I just want to go back and say...
Wait, is that true? Yeah, bars
are always facts, but facts are not always bars. But facts are usually bars.
Uh-huh. And cap is usually... never bars. Cap is never bars.
Cap is never bars. I just feel... Tell me if I'm wrong. Yeah. I feel like that was not 1,000.
No, I don't. I'm looking at our study here, and I don't think our sample
how many we
size.
Have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. At least 18, somewhere between 18 and 20. I think we have 19.
Okay, that's pretty close.
To 1,000.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. What time are we at? 28 minutes. And I'll have to cut out 5 minutes for cat misbehavior.
Is that really all they have?
Yeah, for some reason it just cuts off and then it's got a little dash and then it just talks about the author.
You're probably supposed to go to a next page or something, right?
There's no next page option.
Oh.
It just goes to this comment section. Oh, well, let's do that. Let's see
what the commenters...
Oh, and the commenters have some...
Oh, okay.
Of their own quotes. So, this is deep into darkness, peering, long I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting, dreaming, dreams no mortal ever dared to dream before. By Edgar Allan Poe. That's not really that doesn't have anything to do with
because that's not really a quote, that's more of a line from his work, right?
And unfortunately, that is also the only comment.
Okay. Can you come up with something that's bars and cap?
Oh, that's a good idea. Let's see.
Yeah, do you have any quotes about writing?
I'm sure that I do.
We should go.
Let me try and find
episodes.
Something that is very bars and very cap. You have to behead yourself every time you put a word to the page.
I like the sentiment. I think that we could build on it.
Okay, every character action is an act of seppuku by the author.
Okay. I think that's
I think that's pretty good. I think that's definitely is bars and cap. I don't know that it's upper quadrant, but it's in there. Because it's not true it's not true at all. It's not 0% true. Yeah. So, okay, cool. Can you think of any?
The best pencils to write your stories with are made of your own flesh and bone.
That is, yes, I'm totally with you. That is definitely not true. It doesn't make any sense. But it's honestly so bars. I would say to yourself like, wait, no, it's 0% true. So sorry over there. That's you. Nice.
I have one.
Okay.
It's baking. It's baking, but I'm going to finish baking it as I say it.
Okay.
Imagine I'm an author with some works behind me.
Done and done.
Okay. When I die, use my sinew and skin to bind my works, and then you will understand the heart of my fiction.
I don't think that's bars. I don't think that's bars. I'm sorry. You're trying to. This was all. You already got like one Cronenberg style.
That's fair.
Quote in there.
What I was noticing though is the thing that was the most bars was about blood.
Yes, I agree, and that's why I kind of went for killing yourself.
Yeah, and then mine was a little bit more, and it was also about flesh.
Yeah.
So I think there's a correlation there too.
There definitely is. So hold on. What else is cool? What else is hardcore and cool besides just like blood?
Well, I would say guns, but look where Mr. Anton was.
Yeah, but his quote wasn't about guns.
He should put his quote about guns on this list.
Every word is a 45 caliber round, and your keyboard is the trigger.
And you're aiming it at the reader.
And the reader is a victim.
Yes. Yes.
The reader is a victim.
Yeah, it's cap, right?
That's cap.
I think
that's definitely cap. But it's honestly
it's
bars.
It's bars.
It's bars as fuck, I think.
Sometimes the reader is a victim.
Sometimes the reader is a
maybe
victim.
like around here as far as cappiness goes.
Yeah, and
like,
I think it was my less. I think that I'll put it on the same level of bars because it was a little jumbly. Maybe if I had time to write it down and refine it. Okay, so guns. Is there any like things that are bars that are non-violent? Maybe like money. Money is bars.
Okay.
But money. Okay. Okay, go ahead.
No, you go first, sorry.
I didn't really have something.
Well, I was going to say, you know what's more bars than money?
What?
Having so much money that money's no object.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, not just about the money, but almost about the money being garbage to you.
The words are the money. Or the story is the money.
Yes. Okay. All right. So, words is currency.
Words is currency.
But you're rich.
Yes.
So you can throw words away.
Damn. Words. Wait.
Okay.
That's the quote. Words is currency, but you're rich, so you can throw words away.
Okay.
Bars.
Nice.
And
I'm gonna say that was both of us.
Yeah. Words is currency, but you're rich, so you can throw words away.
Yeah.
That's the episode description. All right, you want to do one more?
I do. I really do. Are we still in this quadrant?
Do you want to try and come up with a facts, not bars?
I feel like it's gonna be easy.
Yeah, but it's hard to get something very not bars.
It's true because we speak in bars.
Yeah, it's very true. I think I've got it. Good to try right much. Good to try to keep and happy smile and don't be difficult.
I think that has to go to cap.
What? Because it's going to try and write a lot and be happy.
That's not what you said.
Yes, it is. You just couldn't tell because it wasn't bars.
That's, you know what's really not bars about that?
What?
If we go back to words being currency, you were being very miserly with your words.
I don't think so. I think I said more words I just think they were all in bad orders and I skipped articles.
Yeah, so a person that's rich with words would have extra articles in there.
Okay, all right.
That's also bars and caps.
Good to keep writing, ding, 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 ding. And having good time writing. Thank you. And thank you all for joining us for this week's episode, in which we hope that you learned a thing or two and got some good writing advice that you can carry forward with you.
If you have your own, let us know. Oh,
that's great. Please leave a comment down below and tell us something and whether you think it's, or next time, if anybody comments, we'll rank this.
If we find the other, like, 980, we can do multiple parts of this, because I think this is a really
continue to add to our board. So we'll maybe take a picture of this one and then clear it. Yeah. And then we'll overlay them in post when we're done with all of this.
Wait, what?
We'll overlay them all, you know.
Oh my gosh.
We'll do this, because this was 18 out of 1,000. So we've got a lot of episodes to go.
By the time we finish the list.
We got like 50 more of these, and then we'll overlay all 50 images and have a big graph of where everything lies.
By the time we finish the list, I'm sure technology will have advanced enough to make that really easy.
It'll probably be more like a cube or like prism style space where it's like added more dimensions that we can go in and examine.
We'll make a 3D model that you can enter in the metaverse.
Yeah, that sounds good. You can kind of
done and
your
done.
Way through.
Easy.
Done and done. All right.
All right.
Subscribe to the Patreon.
All right.
Bye. Bye.